So, Peroxide releases in around 9 days, and I have decided to make a guide on everything in the game. This guide will include all races, clans, and progression. I'll also include some other stuff like gems and mastery, and such like that. I kind of made a video like this a couple days ago, but it didn't have too much information about what you do in the game. And yeah, so I'm gonna make one big guide. The link to the game and Discord will be in the description. And one more note, some of the things I say in this video might not be accurate because I'm going purely off other videos I watched and compiling all into one ultimate guide. With all that out of the way, let's begin with the first section. The three main races in the game are Soul Reapers, Rankars, and Quincy's. Each race has their own respective way of obtaining. Starting with Soul Reapers, it's really simple actually. First you must die to a hollow to become a lost soul and obtain your chain. Then you must go to Kisuke's shop and talk to him to become a Soul Reaper. Next we have hollows. Again, first you must die to become a lost soul, and then you need to spam G a bunch of times to rip your chain out to become a hollow. Lastly we have Quincy's, where again it's pretty simple. Die to become a lost soul, then go over to this NPC to become a Quincy. Clans are an essential to determining the way you want your build to look like. If I have a clan that benefits my strength more, then I should focus more on strength. And then you have legendary clans, which give less of a stat multiplier and give one unique ability. An example is that the Zaraki clan gets a move called Joy of Battle, which gives him more Ryatsu. Or the clan Aizen, where it gives you a Hero Hitsugi, which is like the black box. Overall, commons are better for grinding because of the better multipliers, but when you want to do PvP and raids and such, you might want to go with a legendary clan. Every 3 levels, you unlock one skill, which you can see above your gear icon. To increase your potential, you must level any stat 5 times, and the more potential you have, the higher your level cap will be. Get 10 agility and you unlock flash step. More agility means your step will go further. Your Ryatsu is pretty much like your stamina bar. Spirit stat is to increase your magic damage or your magic skills, and it is also increasing your mode duration for like Bankai, Resurrection, stuff like that. Strength is your M1 damage or your physical move damages, and Vitality is your defense. If you are under level 60, you get 2 HP a stat, and if you're above level 60, you get 4 HP a stat. There are currently a couple ways to progress. First you have Dojo, which has a bunch of like mini games that you can do to train your stats. Then you have a quest board, which tells you to do or kill things. And then you have invasions, where you kind of queue up to invade, I don't know, Wandenreich, Soul Society, Hueco Mundo, and then you kill a bunch of things, or you get this. That also gives some EXP. And then you have Time Gate, which is like a raid, but we'll go in further a little bit into raids a bit later. Anyway, all of these methods give stats and EXP, and at a certain point, you might not be able to progress. That's because of a limit break. When you're limit breaking, you're going to have a bar in your stats that shows you your progress during your limit break. And raising it up can be done doing hollow murder, killing souls as an Arankar, slaying storm Bastokars, beating raid bosses, turning in soul gourds, and doing other types of special events like raids and such. And at some point you might not be able to limit break because you need to obtain your Shikai or your Shrift, or if you get further in the point you might need to get your Bankai or Segunda or Volsnitting to progress further. So at sometimes you're going to be able to progress like limit break normally, and at sometimes you're going to have to obtain different, abilities. Crystals work very similarly to deep woken gems. You put them on your moves for buffs. Crystals have different rarities and they cannot be removed from a skill when you bind it, but they can be removed from skills when you equip another crystal on the same skill. To make a crystal, you have 10 time relics which are obtained from storms or invasions. Here's what a crystal looks like, and a reminder that you can only make one in Karakura Town. You have to give the NPC in the shawarma shop 10 time relics, and he will give you a random crystal. They have rarities, but all of them are viable. Every skill in the game can get mastery, which buffs damages and lowers cooldowns. You can get this every 3 levels when you get a new skill. Instead of picking a new skill, you could get an upgrade for a move which gives it mastery. You can upgrade or master a move 3 times. There are boss raids like Aizen, and there are player raids like Timegate. Timegate sorts you into a random team of 5 to 6, and then you versus another 1 to 2 teams decide on a game mode to do. If your team wins, you get rewards. Boss raids are done to get drops and get stats or levels. Well, yeah, that's pretty much it. This was kind of a shorter guide, but, it's not going to be like one of those Infernasu 25 minutes. I wanted to just the bare basics of everything piled up into one thing, What should you do on day 1? Pretty much like this is all your information. Anything past this is like, stuff that's meant when you're higher level. So yeah, that's my guide. Hope you like it. Credits of all the videos will be in the description. Trello, game, Discord will be all in the description. Thank you to my subscribers. We hit 625. This video took a long time to make, so I'd appreciate it if you guys like, sub, and comment down if you're excited for this game. That's all for today. Peace.